Alright, well, what we have here is basically the beginnings of a 3D scanner. Now, what you'll see here is that there are actually two Intel 1080p 3D cameras on the sides, and up here we have a 720p 3D camera. And I quite literally have every single 3D camera ever made. Well, anyways, most of the popular ones. And essentially, what we have is this turnstile, which is a laser rangefinder. And this is connected to an Edison, which I have a shitty case for. But essentially the concept behind this is the Edison will power the turnstile laser rangefinder and make the object rotate around as the 3D cameras scan the data. And you can see it's actually pretty cool. It even comes up from underneath. So I've got to replace a bunch of this stuff with microcontrollers, and maybe even in the future put some linear actuators and a servo motor so I can basically capture all sorts of data and then merge it into one single scan. Now what happens is the RealSense cameras also have what you might be able to see. That was my fault. As you can see, there is a 9 degrees of freedom inertial measurement unit. Inertial measurement unit basically tells you where in 3D space this object is, so that we can use that to refine the model to have less errors in it over time, which really helps a lot. Since you only have a limited range of values, you can really reduce the amount of possibilities. Now this device right here will be what will basically process all this recorded data. This is a field programmable gate array. This is a virtual circuit. You can make whatever you want out of the circuit. It allows it to go so fast, but only for a limited sort of set of tasks, unless you just want to emulate another processor. So essentially, what we're trying to do is this thing called simultaneous localization and mapping. It's the same sort of system that you need when you're doing something like augmented reality. And so essentially in the future, I'll probably try to pick up one of these Intel MinoBoard Maxes and make a new case for this. But essentially the end goal is to make a single device where you can take this Intel camera and a computer in the Oculus and make a single augmented reality gaming device, or something for people who are visually impaired. Now, other toys that I've been playing with over time was I had the first version of the Rift, and I was basically using these Xbox 360 Kinects and the Evo 3D smartphone. Really not that great because the resolution sucks, and because really I needed a faster computer for all this. Turns out computer vision takes a lot of power. But anyways, that's what I'm working on, and if any of you guys want to help out, I'll just make all this stuff open source, and I'll move this to a hackerspace called Control H so that all of you can take part in development and make good code for everyone involved. Thanks for your time.